Hello, my name is Maxwell Geiger, and this is my Jack and Jill presentation for EDU292. Last week for our cultural stories, my written assignment was more of like an outline. So this week I wrote out my entire story, and I am going to be telling the story of Jack and Jill and telling it from my exact story that I wrote verbatim. So this is the story of Jack and Jill. It is in the POV of Jack. So it's first person from Jack. And it's talking about this different universe that I have created for Jack and Jill. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Everyone knew the rule. Everyone in our town, from the age they could speak, would recite the rule. Only take what you need. Only take what you need. The rule was carved into the stone well that was atop of the town hill. Only take what you need. It had been decades since running water had populated the town. Rivers shrank into cracked dirt. The small reservoir was now mud, and the people of the town cursed the gods. The stone well was the source of salvation. It was the only way our town could access water, but there was a catch. The well had a guardian. Jill and I were hilltoppers. We had been honored as such as a pair at a young age, deemed chosen by our township, trained since we were adolescents. The passage to the stone well was almost a day's journey, and it was no easy feat. Nobody wanted this burden, this occupation, or this salvation, but this was non-negotiable for Jill and I. We were the hilltoppers, or soon to be. It was our first day, and soon to be our very first journey up the hill. Only take what you need. Only take what you need. Jill recited the rule over and over. We'll be fine, Jack. We'll be fine. This was the rule. The creature respected the rule, or at least that is what they said. Jill and I embarked on our maiden voyage at the break of dawn. The air was heavy, and the mist of the morning was embracing us. As we trekked the windy hill, the path grew steeper, the ground grew softer, and as we turned and looked back to see our home for the very first time near the top of the hill, we saw nothing but clouds, and we knew that we were close. It's gotta be up there, Jill whispered. Only take what you need, I responded. I didn't know whether she was referring to the well or the guardian, but my thinking proved arbitrary as we reached the crest of the hill, because there it was, centered on top of the hill, the stone well. Do we go for it, Jack? Only take what you need, Jill. Only take what you need. We have to. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, run! I didn't expect Jill to sprint, but she burst out of a cannon toward the stone well, and I chased after her, and as I caught up to her, she placed her hands on the edge of the stone well and caught her breath. We had made it. How much do we need, Jack? We need 6 parcels worth, Jill. Nothing more. Jill pulled out the first parcel, and as she positioned it on the edge of the well, we noticed the guardian, still like a statue, at the edge of the hill, calculating our every move. And as Jill lowered that first parcel, the guardian's eyes grew wide, staring fervently at us both, but not moving, still, just like a statue. Jill and I proceeded to fill our remaining parcels while the guardian continued to stalk us, sitting there, standing there still. And as we finished our last parcel and added it to our pack, the guardian began to approach slowly. Jack, do we run? No, I said calmly. The guardian clearly means us no harm. We only took what we needed. The guardian stopped just a few feet from us, towering over us, its breath heavy and cold like the cloudy mist we had just ventured through up the hill. Its voice was gravel, wind, and a voice old enough to remember the world before the drought. Hilltoppers, you have honored the rule. Its eyes softened. You took only what your people require and left what the hill must keep. Return when your thirst returns, and return as you did today, with humble hands and humble hearts. The wind shifted, carrying its final words into the clouds behind us. Those who respect the well will forever find it open. Only take what you need. Thank you.